Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello everyone, my name is Chandan Patary. I have written one book on coaching called IMPACT Coaching Guidebook. And this book is a research of 1 decade of coaching experience after working with many great coaches from the world. And I have seen like how transformation really helping and how systematically we can help individual personally also like transform ourselves. So I'm going to talk about one particular story from this book, story number 15, like how impact has been applied on one of the greatest historical figure, Chandragupta Maurya. Like Chanakya is the coach and Chandragupta Maurya is the coachee. Like how systematically, how structurally this work has been done. So it's going through the lens of impact, and I have seen like impact, IMPACT, how this structure helping individuals to really transform themselves by continuously working around this impact. Now, starting with this, it's about Chandragupta and Chanakya, and it talks about the first line is, a lion born in a cage never knows its own strength. It's such a powerful message from the internalization, and the word echoed in Chandragupta's mind. He watched the Nanda king's golden chariot roll past, and that's what it is striking their mind. Now I'm going through this impact. First pillar of the impact coaching model is identifying, basically introspecting, identifying, inspiring is the first foundation pillar of this coaching. So identifying, discovering the true strength of yourself or for the coachee, whomever you are coaching. It was Chanakya, the exiled scholar, who found Chandragupta in the dusty street of Takshila. He studied the boy's sharp eyes, his unyielding stance. You have the heart of a ruler, he said, but a sword without a mind is just a piece of metal. So that's the first and foremost inspiration part. Like you have seen like someone can really create a great potential, and after discussing with them, you have inspired them. Chanakya is thinking, could he endure the pain, deception, loss? Chandragupta refused to break. And that's the sign of a great coachee. His strength was not just his muscle but in his unyielding spirit. So that's the first and foremost for any coaches, to really identify the coach's inner strength, inner power, like why, what he is made for, what he would like to do, and all those things is the first discovering the true strength, like what God has given, a gift like inner power. Then next is the, at that time in the inspiration part, like king had been found, but the king without wisdom is a tyrant. So the next part is the mindset aspect, like developing a success oriented mindset. It's about like what is your limiting belief, what is your fear, what is your thoughts, like what is blocking. Actually, it's all about like mindset. Chanakya was a harsh teacher. He made Chandragupta to go days without food, fight against skilled warrior twice his size, and endure humiliation without a reaction. So this is able to really discover like what is the true mindset is about of Chandragupta. Um, Chanakya said, anger is a weapon, use it wisely or it will destroy you. So it's all about the emotional granular aspect, which is actually driving you. What are the things is actually inside our mind, which is actually helping us to become better at. Next thing is the purpose, setting meaningful goals. So once you have a great purpose, then it is much more easy to really drive towards this purpose. Why do you want to throne? Chanakya asked. Revenge, Chandragupta told. Then you will know different from the tyrant before you. The scholar warned, rule must not be for anger, but for justice. The people suffer and you must be their hope. So that's the bigger purpose. Someone is injecting a great purpose inside you, and because of which you will be known for, because of which you will be really remember. That night, Chandragupta walked through the village, seeing the starving farmer, the broken streets. He saw his own childhood in his eyes. It was about the future where no child would go to sleep hungry. That's the great purpose which you can inject in some king's mind, and then he will be work upon to really achieve that. Next thing is the adaptability, like adaptability or action. Like in the third pillar of the coaching is actually adaptability and action. Staying committed to change, like whatever the purpose and whatever the inspiration or whatever the mindset you set for, you need to really take action to really bring those into the reality. The war for Magadha was not straight path. Their first rebellion failed miserably. Their men were captured. Their food supply are burnt. Now, what do? How do you adapt? How do you overcome those problems? But Chanakya smiled. A battle lost is just a lesson learned. So that's the mindset we are working for, growth mindset, like where defeat is a learning opportunity. You build resilience, you build actually the inner strength, which is actually make you a great person. That's what the action and accountability and adaptability part of this coaching element. So instead of attacking forts, they cut off supplies. Instead of fighting armies, they turned villagers against their king, like water they adapted flowing around the obstacles. So that's how you become adaptive against your purpose. So that's the next thing is the connection, the collaboration, and that's what the fourth pillar of this impact coaching is actually. You need to like-minded people who can help you to become whatever you would like to aspire to. Chandragupta was just a warrior, but with the Chanakya, he was strategist. With the villagers, he was a leader. With the foreign allies, he became unstoppable. So that's why he's built a collaboration network where he can actually exercise those power to really achieve whatever dream he has aspired to. The next one is the impact is transformation. So creating the lasting success, like whatever you are doing, why you are doing it, for what footprint you would like to create when you are not there. And on the fateful day, the gates of Patliputra swung open. Chandragupta, once a street boy, now arose as a conqueror. The Nanda king knelt before him, the golden crown trembled in his hand. That's the lasting impact that Chandragupta has created. So Chanukya smiled, not because a boy had become a king, but because he became a ruler with a purpose. And that's the transformation, that's the outcome, that's the thriving part of this particular coaching model. So I in this particular book, what I have been trying to highlight is actually about the how coaching can transform individual. What are the systematic way we can exercise this coaching element, which can actually help people. So unleash the inner potential. It could be whenever you are self-coaching, look at your inner purpose, look at your mindset. What is this blocking? What is this you aspire to? So that's the one thing. Like Chanukya did for Chandragupta, coaches must look beyond what is visible and recognize the untapped potential within the individuals. It's the art. We need to really cultivate that practice. Mindset is the catalyst for transformation. So the transformation from a street boy to a king is a result of mindset. And success in coaching comes from helping individuals shift their perception and embrace resilience, emotional intelligence, and strategic passions. This is the secret, the mindset, the purpose-driven leadership. Success is not defined by personal ambition or power, but a meaningful purpose behind it. Because if you have a great purpose, it will drive automatically. You will be able to sustain the different types of challenges we are getting. Now, I have shared many stories like this, how the impact coaching has been applied for great leaders, great individuals, and how they have become great at whatever they are doing it. I request you to exercise this impact model on yourself, and you see that in whomever you are working with, the great leader, great coaches, and or great parents, you will be able to see that the footprint of all these elements, if they have achieved something in their life, the impact is already there. We need to just nudge them, we need to just polish them, we need to just use this technique to really transform ourselves and to create a lasting impact in this world. This book will definitely going to help you to really make you a great coach, helping others to become better whatever they are working on. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you.